Hold a silk scarf in the air. Drop it onto a Damascus blade. It splits before it even touches the metal. For 8 centuries, Syrian smiths forged steel that sliced through European swords like wood. Then, the secret vanished, and modern science still can't fully unravel its mystery. This is the story of the super metal we lost. But it didn't begin in Damascus. The journey started thousands of miles away in southern India, where blacksmiths forged Wootz steel, a high-carbon alloy laced with rare elements unknown to Europe, traded along Silk Road caravans. These ingots reached Syria, falling into the hands of Damascus smiths, who turned them into something legendary. In the medieval world, Damascus blades became the stuff of tales. They cut falling silk, bent without snapping, and outlasted European steel in battle. Crusaders watched their swords chip and dull, while these Eastern blades held their edge. Kings hoarded them as symbols of power. Poets sang their praises. For a warrior, owning one wasn't just prestige, it was a lifeline. No magic fueled these blades, just unmatched skill. Wootz steel carried traces of vanadium, chromium, molybdenum, elements that gave it uncanny strength. Smiths read the metal's heat by its glow, trusting instinct over tools. At the perfect temperature, cooled slowly, the steel transformed. Cementite nanowires, carbon nanotubes, nanoscale engineering, achieved centuries before science even had a name for it. These weren't ceremonial blades, they saved lives. A dull sword meant a crusader's death on the battlefield. A Damascus blade kept its edge through entire campaigns, offering a chance to return home. One knight, they say, clutched his blade tight, whispering prayers as it parried blow after blow. His survival didn't come from faith alone. It came from the edge in his hands. By the 1700s, the Indian mines that yielded the perfect ore ran dry. Trade routes shifted, dimming Damascus's forge fires. The masters passed their craft by word, not text. Secrets whispered from mentor to apprentice. When the last smith died without an heir, the knowledge slipped away. No manuals, no diagrams, just silent blades in museum cases, and centuries of guesswork. In 2006, researchers at Stanford found carbon nanotubes hidden inside ancient blades. Modern labs, with microscopes and precise sensors, have come close. But is it truly Damascus steel? If it's born in a lab instead of a forge? Some bladesmiths claim to have revived the technique. Others insist what we make today is only an echo. We're near the secret. Yet, it eludes us still. What if this knowledge had survived? Better steel could have sharpened plows, refined tools, eased labor's burden. The Industrial Revolution might have come decades earlier. Not a leap, but a cascade of small shifts. Imagine a world where that knight's blade inspired not just survival, but progress. Damascus steel echoes a haunting truth. The greatest innovations don't always endure. They vanish, leaving us to chase their shadows. What else have we forgotten? Next, we'll dive into a weapon that burned on water. Greek fire, a terror that turned fleets to ash. Join us on this journey. Subscribe to keep these echoes alive, and let's uncover the past together.